اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما يا فتاح يا عليم افتح لنا فتحا قريبا آمين يا رب العالمين. We'll be doing the صفة istitalah today. Istitalah means lengthening, making it long. You can understand this word from the word طويل. طويل, we use it in Arabic and also in Urdu. We say طويل. طويل means long. So it is from the same root letters, istitalah, which means linguistically lengthening, making it long. The tajweed definition is, it is the lengthening of the sound from far edges of the tongue to the tip. So what does it mean? It means that it is the forward movement of the tongue from the back to the front until the tip touches the roots of the upper incisors. And the reason for this lengthening is due to the effect of the air that is compressed between the tongue and the palate. So this istitalah is applied to the letter Dad. It is a special characteristic of the letter Dad where the makhraj is lengthened. So to understand it further, try to understand the mechanism of how the letter Dad is pronounced. So the Dad is produced by touching the far edges of the tongue to the upper molars. That's the makhraj of the letter. So you need to do three things. The three things involved in producing the sound of the letter Dad for the sifa istitalah. Number one, the whole edges, right and the left, or just the left or just the right. So it can be either side. Normally it is the left side of the edge of the tongue which is commonly used to produce the Dad. So it can be from both sides or just from one side. So number one, touch all the edges of your tongue from the far to the front to all the upper teeth, means the gums of your upper teeth. So you just seal the opening of the mouth now, because all the edges of the tongue is touching all the gums of your upper teeth. So there will be an emptiness from the middle of the tongue and the palate. So it is like a tunnel. So the tongue becomes, the space between the tongue and the palate becomes like a tunnel. You fill up that tunnel, the empty space, with your sound and the air. Under the pressure of that sound and the air, the tongue will be moving forward. This is called istitalah. Then you try to pronounce ba, ba, ba. Since it's sealed from the side, you do not let the sound come out, but the tongue is gently touching and sealing from all the sides. Yeah, let the tongue be gently touching all the gums, so that when you are trying to put pressure of your sound, which is compressed between the tongue and the palate, the tongue should be able to move forward under the effect of that air and the sound. Yeah, ba, ba, bu, bi, ab. When you say this letter with the sukoon, when you make it sakin, this istitalah is more clear. The sifa becomes more clear when you read this letter with the sukoon. Ab, ab. You see, there is a movement of the tongue from the back to the front. The sound will also be moving forward. So it's not a letter which has shidda. So therefore we do not apply qalqala to it like the letter dal. So it is a common mistake to bounce this letter like a qalqala when you're saying it sakin, because this doesn't have a shidda. So you can't apply a qalqala. The sound is not, where you say it, the makhraj is not closed. Makhraj is open. You let the tongue move forward. So under that forward movement, the sound is also moving forward as well. This is called istitalah. To understand it, please try to apply these 3 steps. Number 1, again I'm repeating, to seal your palate, with all the edges of your tongue against all the gums of your upper teeth. Leave a gap between the palate and the middle of the tongue. This empty space, which is now formed like a tunnel, fill up with the sound and the air. When you try to push the sound forward to pronounce the letter, the tongue, which is actually sealing all the opening of the mouth, this tongue will be pushed forward. So you let the tongue move forward under that pressure. So this will lengthen the makhraj of the letter dad. So now from the back to the front, the makhraj is lengthened because the tongue is moving forward from the back to the front. Ab, ab, ba, bu, bi, ab, ab. I hope this is clear. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.